Good afternoon, Southside Middle School Knights. This is Ms. Crady reporting from home, or should I say working from home, the same way that hopefully you are right now. We have already successfully completed 4 weeks in this Duval homeroom format. I don't know about you, but it is nearly impossible to believe that we've already been doing this for 4 weeks. So we have a lot to review, as I noticed that last week the video did not get uploaded. So instead of trying to recreate that, I'll just do 2 weeks at a time. Which brings to mind the fact that a lot of us have been dealing with some technology challenges, and we're certainly understanding of those things happening in your homes as they're happening to all of us. So we are bearing through it together, and we will come out stronger. So this is a 2-week week in review. What's been going on the last 2 weeks in terms of, I guess to say, top news that you would need to know is that our governor has decided officially that we will not be returning to traditional school buildings this school year for school. And while that comes with a lot of mixed emotions related to our safety being our first priority for everyone, the safety of our students and their families, and our teachers and their families, safety is of our utmost importance. But it also brings with it some bad news in the fact that this is the strangest end of a school year that any of us have ever encountered. And we miss you. We do. We really, really miss you terribly, and wish that we were able to see you and hug you and make sure that you were okay. I know we are able to see you through our live office hours with teachers every day, or have that opportunity, but it's very, very different than our normal interactions that we have with you. So for that, we are certainly saddened, as this is historic, unprecedented times for all of us. So we're all just sort of going with the flow and trying to do our very, very best to survive and thrive in this setup. So we will be in the Duval homeroom format for the rest of the year. Why that's very, very important to you, if you're watching this video, you are probably one of our students who has been active in teams in the Southside community page, as well as on your classroom teams pages. But some of your friends are not. At this point, we're getting less than half of you who are engaged and active in turning in work and getting credit. So please do not be confused. There is no automatic promotion happening this year. So that has not been the messaging for us. So everything that's happening right now, this is real school. You really need to do it. And we're going to have some further updates about what that looks like moving forward into this week. If you have questions for us, just like we're all working from home, it is not as simple as just calling the school number to reach us anymore or showing up, because the only thing happening on our school campus is technology assistance in the morning and the afternoon, and lunch distributions between 11 and 1. So those things are still happening, but regular activity and offices being open on campus are not the case. So if you or your families need to reach us, there's multiple ways to do that, but by phone on our normal line is not an option. There's no one there manning those phones, and there's no way to forward that to home lines. So if you or your family need to reach us, you need to do a couple of things. You can go to the duvalschools.org/Southside webpage. That's our school webpage. There you would find a list of all of our personnel listed with a Google number and an email address. That also will be linked on our Southside Community Teams pages on the General tab. So make sure you check up at the very top of the tab of the page, and you'll be able to see that same list as well. But that has phone numbers where you can reach school personnel between 8 and 3:20 each day, as well as all of the email addresses to be able to reach us. Also, you can, of course, reach your teachers through their daily live office hours. That schedule is already posted on our Southside Community Teams pages. So if you check in there, that's the quickest, easiest way to get immediate help. And that's obviously through our Southside Communities pages, and then you also have your Teams class pages as well. Again, the only things happening at school are technology assistance in the morning and the afternoons. You're supposed to have an appointment for those, though, so please call the tech line first should you need to do that. That's 904-348-5200. Also, follow us on social media. For those of you that are still on Facebook, we are there under Southside Middle School. If you are on Instagram, you can find us at SMS Knights 64. So KNIGHTS 64 on Instagram. So check us out there. Other things going on. In the last 2 weeks, we released a new channel on our Southside community page, which is our Knighthood channel. You have the opportunity to earn your knighthood by participating in extracurricular tasks. So this is on top of your assignments, and they're not for grades. They're actually designed to be much more fun opportunities for you to pass some of your time. We know you're spending a lot of time on the screen, some in school and then some doing other things, watching videos, your normal social media stuff, playing games. But this is other things that will get you to engage not just with the computer, but also with your environment. We had Google 3D memes challenge, a superhero challenge, IB risk takers and IB caring, sidewalk poetry, a workout challenge, a robot challenge, writing haikus, creating your own color wheel at home, and a 3D marshmallow and toothpick challenge. And that's just over the last 2 weeks. We'll have more challenges posted on the Knighthood challenge each day in the afternoon around 2 p.m. So if you check that Knighthood channel, you will be able to find the new challenges. It is not too late for you to complete any of those 10, but we do have a drawing to reward our winner for participating in those last 2 weeks challenges. So we had not as much turnout as we had hoped for. We only had 11 students, or I shouldn't even say 11 students, 11 entries into those challenges. And for every challenge that you complete, your name goes into a drawing. So of our 11 total entries, 5 of them happened to be from one student. And that one student obviously increased his chances of winning the prize. So our winner for our first Knighthood challenge, by completing, not only did he complete the most, but those odds worked in his favor, and he has gained knighthood and a set of Beats headphones. So we are going to be rewarding Christopher Villiard with these Beats headphones. He has definitely earned them. We appreciate your participation and your bravery for submitting all of those. They're not always easy to participate in those challenges and post your work where everyone can see them. But not only did he take that challenge on, but he also participated in most of the challenges. So luckily, his name was drawn and he has won the Beats headphones. So Christopher, we will be reaching out to you to make sure we have your accurate address, and I will be delivering these headphones to you so that you can enjoy them at home very soon. Our next prize will actually be a Fire Stick, an Amazon Fire Stick 4K. So this is the upgraded version where you can, as long as you have internet at home, plug this in and you'll have access to a lot of programs that you can watch in your extra time after you, of course, do your schoolwork and your Knighthood challenges. So the next prize is for a Fire Stick 4K. So as you participate in these challenges over the next 2 weeks, our drawing will happen 2 weeks from now, and we will be happy to reward our next prize. So again, congratulations to Christopher Villiard, who worked very hard to earn that reward. Also, in the past week, we did issue Q3 report cards. Those should be accessible to you in Focus. When you're in Focus, it should be under alerts. I don't know how long that alert stays there, but you should have access to your Q3 report card. We sent that message home, yes, through our Microsoft Teams community page, but also by sending home a phone blast. We communicate a lot of information by sending home phone blasts. If you are not getting these messages by phone, it could be that we have incorrect information for you. You should be getting these at least once a week, if not more. So if you're not getting any messages that are coming, if people are not calling your home looking for you, then you are likely have incorrect information in Focus. So if that's you, you need to go to the school counseling office channel in our Microsoft Teams Southside Communities page And at the very top, there is a link to update your contact info. Please fill that out with accurate information so that we can make sure you are getting these messages and that we know how to help you. This week, today at 2 p.m., we will have Dean Dixon going live about online expectations. So don't miss that, as we all very much miss Dean Dixon and our interactions with Dean Dixon on campus. Also, things that you should notice. So you spoke, our teachers spoke, parents spoke, we listened. So based on that feedback, what you should see for each of your classes this week is 5 assignments. So we have reduced the number of assignments you're getting each week. We do release them at the beginning of every week because we recognize that some of your schedules work differently and you need to be able to plan your week out. So you will have 5 assignments for each class. Each assignment is designed to take 30 minutes or less. So that means about 4 hours of computer time each day that you can break up, take breaks, eat lunch, go outside and run around. You schedule your time the way that you need to schedule it or that your families need to schedule that. But you have about 4 hours of work to do each day for school. So you're going to have 5 assignments for each class. You're also going to have a video introduction by each teacher that is posted in general with a banner announcement. That's where it has like a picture at the top, and it's going to actually give you an overview of your assignments for the week and then have any links you need to click on. So it'll be in general. You'll have a video to watch with your teacher live, well, not live, but pre-recorded, so that you can listen to your teacher explain the expectations and how to find the information. And that way you will hopefully be more successful. We're trying to take in your feedback and other feedback that we are receiving and make our information on Duval Homeroom as the most accessible it could possibly be so that more students are able to participate. Again, we're still serving lunches at school. We still have technology assistants. We're still making calls for inactive students. Every day we have people making phone calls to try to reach you. If you know that you have not seen your friends active on Teams, please, please, please make sure you reach out to them and encourage them to get on and get credit so that, again, we can all have a successful promotion to the next grade level. Last announcement is our 8th grade refunds for our unfortunately canceled events at the end of the school year due to this COVID-19 situation. Universal Studios is closed, so we will not have GradVenture this year for our 8th graders. Trust me, there's been a lot of tears that have gone into that for me, for your 8th grade teachers, and for some of your students as well, who are definitely upset that these events will not take place, as that is definitely one of the highlights of our year that we look forward to. So no GradVenture, no prom, and no end of the year field trip. We will, however, still have hoodies, yearbooks, and panoramic photos. But if you paid for those Pride packages or even bought any of those pieces separately, you need to request a refund so that you can get the money paid for those returned to your parents. So you can also do that by going to the Southside Communities Teams page. On the General tab at the top, you will see a refund request. And again, that's only for our 8th grade students who paid. That concludes our week in review and our forecast for this upcoming week starting today. Please recite with me our knight's oath. I am a knight. I am knowledgeable, noble, industrious, goal-oriented, helpful, and talented. I will put forth my best efforts today in all that I do, and together we are Southside Strong. Make it a great week on purpose.